Let's just, Nigel, why don't you come in and run us through the IT and farmers, what you're looking at, right?
Well, that's right. I think the domestic factors at play are definitely good. Whether you talk about the RBI cuts, whether you talk about GST 2.0, we're expecting earnings to pick up as well. But I think the market is fixated for the animal spirits to come back. We need to see India-US trade deal. And that's the reason that we are seeing so much of selling. And just case in point, two sectors this week. Mr. Modi got the birthday wish from Mr. Trump, and everyone was running off with the races that we're going to get a deal, etc. But over the last weekend, he went and surprised everyone. He said that an H-1B visa from 2027 onwards will cost $100,000 odd. There was a clarification that this is one time in nature. In the near term, it's not going to be there. But in the time to come, this is definitely going to hurt. And the intent to hurt a particular sector, that is what is weighing on sentiment out there. And, we had a couple of brokerages that said that the impact on earnings could be 7 to around 17% approximately. On an annualized basis, it could be 2 to 5% odd. And there will be ways to mitigate this particular hit. But still that sector was down 5% for the week itself. So that's telling you the kind of sentiment that's getting hit out there and the intent to hurt a sector. Next up, at the start of the week, he started with tech. Then Trump said on Friday, I want to go for pharma. And for pharma also, if we look at the fine print, actually, Indian companies are pretty okay. But again, the intent to go ahead and hurt this sector, that's what's hurting sentiment out there. For pharma, what did he say? 100% tariff effective October 1st. That's going to be on branded products. Remember, for India, our exports are more or less generic in nature. So in that sense, you'll say we are protected. But still, the index sold off, and sold off big time in Friday's trading session. Indian companies, well, as of now, the impact is, reasonably protected. Sun Pharma is one company, 19% of the total mix is specialty, out of which most of it goes to the United States. Last year, there was a good growth out there. And analysts estimate a 5 to around 10% hit on the EBITDA front. We'll have to await clarity on this front, but it's hurting sentiment. It's telling you that maybe, in fact, at some point of time, generics as well come into the loop. Maybe the CDMO sector players as well, they thought there's going to be a big, big runway in terms of growth for them. Maybe some part of that indirectly gets hit, and we'll have to await clarity on this front. So, I was just wondering, Mahesh, what is your view? It seems on the domestic front, we're taking various measures, which is good, right? The problem is, sentiment is getting hit. And for animal spirits to revive, it'll have to be a trade deal between India and the United States. And we have state elections that are coming, in the offing, which maybe could be pushing the deal a little bit as well. Your take?